Krisztán Budája az idei Európa-bajnokság győztese 65 kg-ban, ebben a súlycsoportban, és hát együtt olimpiai bronzérmes is volt 65 kg-ban, tehát egy óriási név a súlycsoport. És közben a díszszőnyegen nagy nehezen is, de sikerült megfordítani a találkozót, mindig Marcalás Rüdinek.
Action it! Ready, action it!
Majd a díjmérkőzőn a díszszőnyegen Krisztán Budája Lengyelország, ellenfele pedig Vazgen Teványán, Örményország.
Ready, action it!
65 kg, Krisztán Budája Vazgen.
Контакт, Ред, давай. Давай, Ред. Ред, контакт. Экшен, Ред.
Tehát 9 kg-os legyenlőtől következik a bronzszőnyegen, az amerikai Rams, a Szűrös Mándás elleni Beatrice, Sujeet Magyarországról.
Challenges to the man. Lou is able to finish a counterattack, but loses his balance. He's in a standing position.
Semi-final, 65 kilos. Armenia coming out in the blue with Vazgen Tevanyan, the 25-year-old. The red represented by India's in Sujeet, just 22 years old. Tevanyan, the two-time Olympic wrestler, competed at 65 kilos in the Paris Games, again at 65 earlier in his career at the Tokyo Games. As steady as they come for the country of Armenia throughout his time.
What I love here about this matchup is just the differences in the body types that we're seeing. These are two of the best wrestlers in the world, but they have such different body types, such different strengths, and that creates so much excitement and opportunity and uniqueness when you're the athlete competing against someone completely different style than you.
Blue.
Sujeet with those long limbs, the long arms. He is a tall 65-kilo wrestler. Working off that possible drag. Tevanyan latching on to one of those long limbs that we were just talking about. Takes a little bit more on the
left hand to dictate the pace every time he hooks in that left hand into the armpit of Tevanian. And there's that snap to go around, just not quite enough. Sujeet's done a great job of dictating the hand fighting, but he hasn't really made the opportunity to put Tevanian out of position. So
nice duck there. Quad pod on the other side of it by Tevanian. Still no takedowns. Going to have to try to crack down one of those body parts, and there he does. 2 is awarded. The takedown for Sujeet. Quickly into a gut wrench. Tried to turn him over to the right, but Tevanian gets back to his base.
Have speed. But sometimes if you go to the depths at an early match, it can be hard. That was never a problem for me. My gas tank was always my #1 strength. And so I love these types of environments. But it can definitely be a difference maker for some athletes that don't necessarily have that deep cardiovascular base.
Tevanian down 2 as we start this second period. Semifinals, 65 kilos. 3rd weight class of men's freestyle competition, the opening style at this final ranking series event of the year.
And so Sujeet has just had a constant pressure forward. He always is making contact with his left hand. He's forcing Tevanian to always respond, to set something up. And that takes a lot of physical and mental pressure on an individual. Tevanian has got to regain control here, especially here in this front headlock position.
Sujeet very comfortable from this spot. Looked like he wanted to try to maybe change direction a little bit there, but Tevanian not falling for that trick. Now he comes in on a shot, re-attack by Sujeet. Both wrestlers unfazed, back on their feet. Well, they're both attacking. Now Sujeet looked like he got in cleanly. Tevanian able to backpedal and sidestep out of harm's way.
Again, great constant pressure here by Sujeet. So
a good one here at 65 kilos. Not a lot of points, but not for lack of effort. Both these wrestlers going after one another. Front head position here for Sujeet, working Tevanian near the edge, and he will bum rush him out. And this action started as quickly as possible. 4-1, he has the momentum right now. 2-time Olympian just can't get by that hand defense of Sujeet. And he'll take him down for 2 more, and that might do it. 6-1 Sujeet.
Action.
And the young wrestler from India, 1 win away from a ranking series title today. Gold medal match at 65 kilos. India in the red with Sujeet. Hungary, after just missing out on an Olympic spot last year, placed near the top at the last chance Olympic Games World Qualifier. Only 22 years old. When you look at the body of work today with all the athletes we've seen, I have really been impressed with Sujeet today. He has really showcased the entire package.
one final test here to see if he can keep it all together and tie that bow on that package to finish his day.
Young man who has wrestled both 65 and 70 kilos for India. Won the U17, U23 Asian Championships. All sorts of talent coming through the ranks. He placed 8th in Jordan as he continues his upward ascent with this Indian wrestling program. Sujeet controlling the mat right now, trying to reposition his Rahimzadeh, able to get back somewhat to the center, but Sujeet controlling the center in the early stages of this first period. Quick 2-on-1 for Rahimzadeh. Has the right arm. Let's see what he does with it. Steering him near the edge.
What an interesting display here. You know, there's so many different planes and angles through which athletes can put pressure and apply it and relieve pressure. And so Sujeet is really coming forward, looking to put that pressure on Ramizadeh, moving, pushing.
Hidadze. Big throw there coming attempted as the activity clock expires. Sujeet will get the 1 on the activity clock.
Stop the action and going to review this move right here that we saw.
Had the double overs. And it was, now correct me if I'm wrong, Erica, it was Rahimzadeh on the clock, wasn't he? Come here and make up those 13 seconds. So all that's sorted out, 3:52 the magic number, and we're back to action. Sujeet missing an opportunity at bare minimum to get the 1 on the activity clock. So terrific job for Rahimzadeh.
And this is an interesting different strategy that we've seen from Sujeet. He's really digging into those underhooks. He's snapping down, actually pulling Ramazanov into him in this front hook.
Get him on the activity clock, so now advantage Sujeet if he can hang on and get this point. He's going to continue to put that pressure on offensively as Ramizadeh comes in on a low single. This is right around the time Ramizadeh was able to wipe out the clock. He won't be able to do it this time as Sujeet gets the points, the 1 and the 2, and he grabs the 3. Looks like he could wrestle all day and hardly take any air. Man, another low strike. Whizzer being applied here for Ramizadeh, but he can't fend it off as relentless on the attack was Sujeet. Followed it up, gets another takedown, tried to hit a quick gut wrench.
Injury on the mat here. And that's just an example of what we're seeing from Sujeet, where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so he is such a calm, cool, positive coach. And I remember that when he was looking at me in that match when I was down, actually, in 4-1 with 40 seconds left. So this is a funny situation for Ramazaneh that he seems himself in. I found a way to put my opponent to him back and pin him. I'll do the same.
No wonder he was calm and cool and collect. He knew what was coming.
I didn't.
Yeah, he had you out there, so he knew he was in good hands. Speaking of good hands, Sujeet, he's in a really solid position. 5-1, 20 seconds to go.
Blue zone.
Does not look like Rahimzadeh has any more in the tank to push, and that is going to be it. The gold medal at 65 kilos, an impressive showing today